Hello there and welcome back. In this video we're going to be working the 42 algebra problems that are in your math kit. Those look like these. You just need to cut out these little cards and you'll have 42 of them. Cut them out, put them in order so that you're on the same problem I'm on, and we will do all of these together. Okay, I have got some blank paper ready to go, and I'm just going to title this page 42 Algebra Problems. What I would encourage you to do once we finish with this little exercise is to, at random, just pull out one of those problems, maybe every day from now until you take your test, and see if you can work it. Just at random. They're all mixed up. They're all different kinds of problems, and you will have the answer key right here so you can check your work. You can even put the answers on the back of your cards so you don't have to look them up every time, and just practice using them that way because they're very random. It's a good way to exercise your skills. All right, problem number 1. If you just pull that first card, looks like this. X minus 15 is 4. This is a one-step subtraction problem. So we do power t. Here is variable. Here is constant. And what needs to move? The 15 gets canceled. X is 15 plus 4. That would be 19. Go ahead and write 19 on the back of that card, and then you'll know what that solution should be. The answer to number 1 is 19. Number 2 is x minus 7 equals 3. This is another one-step subtraction problem where the variable is on the left, the constant is on the right, and what needs to move? The 7. Cancel. X is 10. So the answer to number 2, the solution, is 10. Just write that on the back of your card. Number 3, 2x equals 12. This is a one-step multiplication problem where the variable is on the left, the constant is on the right, and I need to divide the coefficient. Cancel, copy. X is 6. On the back of that card, go ahead and write the 6. Number 4. I have negative 6x equals 42. This is another one-step multiplication problem. Variable on the left, constant on the right. Divide the coefficient, the negative 6. So x is negative 7. Just put that answer on the back of number 4. Number 5. I have x plus 12 is 22. So this is a one-step addition equation. Variable on the left, constant on the right. And we need to minus 12. So x is 10. Write the answer on the back. I would not work the problem on the front because then you can't use them as flashcards. But put your correct answer on the back so you know what the answer should be. Number 6. Have x minus 8 is negative 10. So this is a one-step subtraction problem. Variable on the left, constant on the right. Add 8, add 8, and we have x is negative 2 for that one. Number 7. Negative 3x equals 18. Variable on the left, constant on the right. We need to divide by negative 3. So x is negative 6. Number 8. 5x equals negative 45. This is one-step multiplication. Variable on the left, constant on the right. Divide both sides by the coefficient 5. So we have x is negative 9. Number 9. 6x plus 7 equals 37. So this is a two-step equation. It has multiplication and addition. And we have a variable on the left. So I will subtract 7 from both sides, cancel, copy, divide the coefficient away, cancel, copy, and the solution is x equals 5. Number 10. I have a 4x plus a 5x minus a 10 equals 35. No parentheses, so you can go ahead and draw your power t. Variables are on the left. Constant is on the right. But we do need to combine some like terms here. The 4x and the 5x need to be combined to get 9x minus 10 is 35. Then I will add 10 to both sides. I'm left with 9x and 45. Then divide both sides by the coefficient 9. X is 5. Looks like most of these, if not all of them, are standardized already. So the book I got them out of, that makes sense that they would be. So the answer to number 10 is 5. Put that on the back. And then here is number 11. I have a 3x minus a 6x plus a 2, and then a negative 4x on this side. And you can go ahead and draw your power t, but we can't really make a decision about the variables until we combine these to see what they come out to be. So 3x minus 6x is negative 3x plus 2 and negative 4x. This is the boss. 4 is bigger than 3. But this one also just has one constant, and I would just leave that alone. So let's make the left side the constant side. And the boss variable is on this side too. So we only need to move one thing. We need to move this 3x by adding it to both sides. So I'm left with 2 on this side, positive 2 if you want to see that, and then a negative 1x on this side. Divide both sides by the coefficient negative 1, and you come up with x left over here, negative 2. Standardize that solution so that you have x is negative 2. Okay, number 12, I think I can fit in right here. On negative 12, we have 6 minus x, and you can go ahead and put your ghost 1 there, plus 12 equals 10x plus 7. And draw your power t. I have a negative 1x and a 10x, so I'm going to let my boss variable be on this side. And then I'll bring all the constants to this side. And I already have 2 constants over here, so let's combine those. We have 6 plus 12. That's going to give us an 18. So we have negative 1x plus 18 equals 10x plus 7. And I'm going to go ahead and move that 18. And I'm not doing it right. I'm sorry. I'm moving the wrong thing. I need to move the 7. Negative 7, negative 7. Because we want variables on this side over here, the right side. So 10x, negative 1x plus 11. And then I'm going to move this 1x over there with the 10x. Cancel. Copy. Positive 11. And then 11x. And then we need to divide both sides by 11. And that gives me a 1 and an x. So the answer here to number 12, x is 1. Number 13. We have 5x plus 7 minus 4x equals 6. Power t. This is clearly the constant side. This is variable, but we do need to combine some like terms. I've got this 5x minus 4x, so that would leave me with 1x plus 7 equals 6. Then minus 7 is 1x and negative 1. Then go ahead and divide by 1, and you get x equals negative 1 for number 13. Okay, number 14. Oh, number 14 won't fit in there, will it? My goodness, what a problem. So I have 9x plus 6x minus 12x equals negative 7x plus 2x minus 12 plus 5x. Don't panic. There's only one constant in this mess, and that's right there. So I'm going to let this be the constant side, which means that all those variables need to gang up over here on this side. We've got a bunch of them already. We've got 9 plus 6, that's 15. Minus 12 would leave me with 3 x's over here. And then on this side, we have negative 7 plus 2, that's negative 5, plus 5, that's 0 x's on this side, and negative 12. Well, 0 x's, that means 0 times x, so that's nothing. That you can just cross that off. It just goes away because there's no x's. So you're left with 3x and negative 12. Divide both sides by 3, and you're left with x equals negative 4. So sometimes those really scary problems, they look scary, but they come down to be not so bad. And sometimes the ones that look, quote, easy, turn out to be the monsters. So you just have to be really careful, make sure you follow your steps, and you'll be okay. Okay, number 15. I think I'm going to put it right up here. I'm trying to save space in my notebook. So number 15 is 7x plus 3 equals 31. So draw the power t. You only have one variable term, so we'll make this the variable side. And the constant 3 needs to move. So subtract them away, cancel, copy, 31 minus 3, divide by the coefficient 7, and you're left with x equaling 4. Okay, number 16. I have 3x subtract 8 equals 28. Power t, variable, so the constant 8 needs to move. Copy, divide by the coefficient 3. X is 12 on number 16. And then number 17, I think I can fit it right in here. We have an 8x plus a 6 equals a 5x plus a 9. So we have separated variables. We'll have to decide who's the boss. And it's between the 8 and the 5. I'm going to call this one the boss. So this will be the constant side. I'll go ahead and move the 6. So I'm left with 8x, 5x, and plus 3. And then move the 5x. So we're left with 3x and the plus 3. Divide by the coefficient 3. And I'm left with x equals 1 for number 17. Okay, number 18. I have 11x minus 10 equals 8x plus 5. So again, I have separated variables. That means we have to find the boss. 11x or 8x? 11 is the boss. So constants will go on this side. I'll move my 10 over to the constant. Copy. Then move the 8x over to the variable side. Copy. Don't forget to cancel and then copy. And then divide by the coefficient 3. Cancel and copy. And you're done. It's already standardized. Number 18, x is 5. Number 19, I have negative 2x minus 4 equals 4x minus 10. You can go ahead and draw your power t. You do have variables on both sides. You've got the 2 and the 4. I'm going to call this the boss. The 4 is bigger. It's also positive. And then let's make this the constant side. So I'm going to move that 2x over to the variable team. And I'm left with negative 4, 6x minus 10. And then let's move the 10 over to the constants team. And we're left with 6x and 6. divide by the coefficient 6, cancel, copy, and this one needs to be standardized. Number 19, x equals 1. Number 20. We have 5x plus 8 equals 1x minus 8. Look for your boss. And this time the boss is on the left. So the constants will be on the right. I will minus 8 and minus 8, cancel, copy, and that's a minus 16. Then move the 1x, cancel, copy, divide by the coefficient 4. X is negative 4. That's number 20. And then number 21. We have 11x minus 12 equals 9x plus 2. Find your boss. It's going to be the 11. So variable on the left, constant on the right. I'm going to move the 12. Cancel, copy, and then let's move the 9x. So you minus 9 and minus 9. Cancel, copy, and then let's divide by the coefficient 2. Cancel, copy, x is 7 for number 21. Number 22. We have 5 parentheses, x plus 1 parentheses equals 75. Don't draw your power t just yet. We got to get rid of parentheses. So 5 times x, that's 5x. 5 times 1, and that equals 75. Now you can draw that power t. And you can see that your variables are on the left. We want the constants to be on the right. So we subtract 5, cancel, copy, and then divide by the coefficient 5. And you've already got it in standard form. So x equals 70 divided by 5 is 14. Number 23. I have 5 parentheses x minus 7 equals 5. 5 times x is 5x. 5 times -7 is -35. And then I copy and draw my power t. Variable on the left, constant on the right. Add 35. Cancel. Copy. Divide by the coefficient 5. Cancel. Copy. X is 8 for number 23. You see how x is varying in all of these? Every one of these problems has used the letter x, and in most of them, x has been a different number. X is variable because it changes from problem to problem. Number 24. We have 6, 2 plus x in parentheses equals 5x plus 15. So let's distribute the 6. 6 times 2 is 12. 6 times positive x is positive 6x. And then I will copy. Draw the power t. Figure out who's the boss. And the 6x is bigger than the 5x, so I'm going to put my variables on the left and my constants on the right. Move the 12. So you're left with a positive 6x, a 5x, and a negative, I'm sorry, that's a 15, not a 5, a positive 3. And then I'm going to move the 5x, cancel, copy, divide by the coefficient 1. So x is 3 for number 24.